Yes, good afternoon, students. So, first of all, I would like to say that yesterday I have assigned the homework in Google Classroom. Means the same, you have to just submit it in the Google Classroom so that I will know how many students have totally they have completed their homework, and after that I will be sending the list of the students, those who have submitted the homework. Understood? Is it clear? Those who have not submitted the homework will not get the marks. Remember this. Is it clear? So, students, everyone, within these 2 days, you have to submit your homework in the Google Classroom. That is question answer also, and diagrams already I have given you. Assignment for diagrams I have given you. Some of them have submitted, some of them have not submitted still. So they have to submit in the Google Classroom. Is it clear? Also your classwork also you have to submit in the Google Classroom. समझ में आ रहा है? हाँ. For that I will be sending the PDF, and after that only you have to send it. Is it clear? So diagram का जो है वो आपको पहले complete करना है. I am giving today's date. Till today you can submit the diagram. Okay. And after that I will be sending the list also, how many of them have submitted. समझ में आ गया है? Okay. So now we will start with the new lesson. So the previous lesson, some natural phenomena हमने देख लिया. Lightning है, electrostatic force है, earthquake है. Okay. और earthquake में हम क्या करना है, हमें do's and don'ts during the earthquake. Once again I would like to tell you do's and don'ts. Once I will explain you, and then we will start with the new lesson. Okay. So question and answers of this lesson I will be sending. I think I have sent, but if it is not, then I will be sending it. After that I will assign you in the Google Classroom. Now here in some natural phenomena, do's and don'ts may mainly this is for this purpose, do's and don'ts for the earthquake. Okay, so here protection against the earthquake. So because we know that these waves, the seismic waves, ये जो waves निकलती है जो हमें tremors देती है, so these are called as the seismic waves. Okay, so they are, if they are having the high magnitude more than 7, so they are very disastrous. They damage, they bring a destruction on the earth. So now here, so it is advised to make the structure simple so that it is a quake safe for the construction purpose. तो ये जो है, जैसे अगर हम कंस्ट्रक्शन कोई कर रहे हैं earthquake zone area में, that is also called as fault zone area में, I have told you what are some of the fault zone in India. जैसे हमारा पूरा नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन है, understood, then run of Kutch, then again the part of Gujarat, समझ में आ रहा है, the Bhuj part of Gujarat. तो यहाँ पर ये जो areas है, they are always prone to, or they are mostly prone to the earthquake. तो ये fault zones में आते हैं, इसीलिए इनके लिए एक अलग तरह का कंस्ट्रक्शन होता है. अलग तरह का कंस्ट्रक्शन मींस हियर वी कैन, जो हमारा कंस्ट्रक्शन होता है घर का, या जो हम जिस मींस नॉट ओनली द बिल्डिंग्स हो, हाउसेस, whatever we construct, they are according to the norms of the quake safe construction. यानी कि वहां पर जो फाउंडेशन है, फाउंडेशन में भी उसके फाउंडेशन इस तरह से होना चाहिए कि अगर शेकिंग होता है तो थोड़ा सा वो फ्लेक्सिबल भी होना चाहिए. द फाउंडेशन विल बी फ्लेक्सिबल. तो इस तरह से ये फाउंडेशन उसका होता है. नाउ consult the qualified architects and structural engineers. Second is, in highly seismic areas, the use of mud or timber is better than using the heavy construction material. So instead of going for the iron or concrete, so you can use some less heavy or some light material for constructing the house. Understood? Then next is, it is better if the cupboards and shelves are fixed to the walls so that they do not fall easily, because many times small we can get the tremors. So to avoid this, most of the shelves and जो भी हमारे घर में जो फर्नीचर है वो भी ऐसे मूवेबल फर्नीचर नहीं होना चाहिए. It should be stable one which is inside the wall, etc. Then be careful where you hang the wall clock, photo frames, water heaters, etc. so that in the event of an earthquake they do not fall on the people. Again, heavy materials should not be hanged और अगर hanging किया भी है तो you should be careful because they may fall on the people. Anytime they can fall on the people. तो हमें इसके लिए भी बहुत careful रहना है. Understood, students? Is it clear? These are the do's and don'ts. Next, since some buildings may catch fire due to an earthquake, it is necessary that all buildings, especially tall buildings, have firefighting equipments in the working order. So students, sometimes due to the earthquake also there might be fire. So remember this thing कि जो हमारे most of the buildings, big buildings, they should have the firefighting equipments and they should be ready. The equipment should be in working condition. नहीं तो सिर्फ दिखाने के लिए रखा हुआ है, ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. It should be always in the working condition. Okay. Now, so the Central Building Research Institute, Roorkee, has developed a know-how to make earthquake-proof houses. So they are working on these earthquake-prone areas. They are working on how to safeguard the houses from these earthquakes. So they have made a proper structure for that. Now, in the event that an earthquake does strike, take the following steps to protect yourself. Now, how to protect? So, if you are at home, take shelter under a table and stay there till the shaking stops. So, this one already we are doing in our drill में हमने किया है, mock drill में, isn't it, students? In the school also we are doing this in mock drill. So, when they are giving the alarm, so people they sit under the students they sit under the bench or the table, isn't it? तो हमें पता है कि bench के अंदर छुप जाना है. Take shelter under the table. Stay away from the tall and heavy objects that may fall on you. Then, if you are in the bed, do not get up, but else you can protect your head so that nothing should fall down. Then, if you are outdoor, find a clear spot away from the building. Trees and overhead power lines drop to the ground. So, दूर जाकर खड़े रहना है. Clear जगह चाहिए. Clean. Instead of clean, we can say clear. That means no trees, no buildings, tall buildings or towers should not be there nearby. Okay. So, these are about the how to protect ourselves from the earthquake. Okay, students, have you understood this one? Shall we move now? ये समझ में आ गया है तुम लोगों को? Okay, so now we will move to the next lesson. That is, next lesson is the stars and the solar system. These are also very interesting. Stars and the solar system. What are stars, etc. इसमें समझाने वाला कोई कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है. कॉन्सेप्ट इज नॉट देयर, बट स्टिल व्हाट आर द स्टार्स, हाउ आर दे प्रोड्यूस्ड, who is behind, what is the story behind it. We are not going to learn the history, but still, how many stars are there, what is the exact what we can say, how they are made, how they are why they are luminous, or we will talk about some of the stars, some of the specific stars which are there in the sky. Okay, so now stars and the solar system. Yes, now you can see that these all the heavenly bodies which are in the space, जो space में है, for example moon है, stars है, sun है, planets है, celestial बाकी के जो जैसे comets है, etc. So these are called as the celestial objects. So moon, planets, stars, comets are called as celestial objects. They are called as celestial objects. Understood, students? What are they called? They are called as celestial objects. Understood? Now, here you can see that moon. Moon is a planet. Moon is a planet or a satellite. It comes under the it is a satellite. Moon is a satellite. Okay, and this moon, now moon, why it is a satellite? Because it moves around the earth. समझ में आ गया? Why we call it as a satellite? Because it moves around the earth. Earth is also moving around the sun. तो जो बड़े बड़े जो सेलेस्टियल बॉडीज हैं, जो थोड़े ज्यादा बड़े हैं और जो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स के साथ मीन्स they are following their path, moving path, these objects are called as planets. तो सब कोई planets नहीं है. There are only 8 planets, isn't it? और इन्हें planets क्यों कहा जाता है? Because they are having their own path, they are revolving around this path, and they are having the gravitational force, and they are big enough, बड़े हैं. बाकी जो छोटे हैं फिर उन्हें हम मेटियोर्स कहते हैं, या छोटे जो उससे भी जो बड़े होते हैं, means they are categorized into some other celestial bodies. Understood? So these planets, they are revolving around the sun. What is the speciality about the planets? Planets, they are revolving around the sun. They are having their own gravity, force of gravity. Then they are revolving around the sun, but they are having their own path of revolution. जिस पाथ से वो जाते हैं वो चेंज नहीं करते हैं, it is remaining the same, and they are quite large in size. They are large in size. Now, so these are all the celestial bodies. So first of all we will see about the moon. हम अभी डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे मून के बारे में. So moon, as all of us know, students मुझे बताओ, do the moon have its own light? Do it have its own light? Correct. So it is not having its own light, isn't it? It is not having its own light. It is non-luminous. या हम कह सकते हैं luminous, illuminating, because it is taking the light from others, illuminating object. It is reflecting the light of the sun. That is why it is not a luminous object, it is illuminating. It is illuminating means it is reflecting the light. It is illuminating. यानी जब सन का लाइट उस पे गिरेगा तभी वो चमकेगा. समझ में आ रहा है स्टूडेंट्स? It is not emitting the light, it is reflecting the light. ये डिफरेंस याद रखो. मून इज it is reflecting the light of sun. yes, क्योंकि ये जो लाइट लेता है वो किसका है? सन का है, और वो उसको रिफ्लेक्ट करता है. जस्ट इट इज रिफ्लेक्टिंग द लाइट. अंडरस्टूड नाउ? क्लियर टू ऑल? It is reflecting the light, it is not emitting the light. ये देखो word emitting, it is wrong. It is not emitting the light. Emitting the light means when it is the source of light, we can say it is emitting. Own light is emitted. Emitting means own light. अभी समझ में आ गया है? यस, ये जो है वो ओन लाइट है जो वो एमिट कर रहा है. ओन लाइट. क्लियर? ओन लाइट इज एमिटेड. अंडरस्टूड? सो दिस इज नॉट एमिटिंग, it is reflecting the light because it is taking the light from the sun and then it is reflecting. It cannot be illuminated, it is illuminated. It is not luminous. Okay, then next. So students, yes, moon is non-luminous. Luminous object यानी जिसमें से रोशनी निकलती है, जैसे सन है, ट्यूबलाइट है, कैंडल है, दे आर ल्यूमिनस ऑब्जेक्ट्स, है ना. नॉन ल्यूमिनस यानी मून है, या हम ये डस्टर कह सकते हैं या वाटर कह सकते हैं, जिससे लाइट रिफ्लेक्ट होता है, लाइट निकलता नहीं है, तो दे आर नॉन ल्यूमिनस. अंडरस्टूड स्टूडेंट्स? So the difference, have you understood now? Is it clear? Difference is clear to you? Okay. Now See students, first of all तो ये डिफरेंस है. मून इज नॉट अ सोर्स ऑफ लाइट. इट कैन नॉट emit the light. It can just reflect the light. Okay, now so observe the moon continuously for several nights, preferably from one full moon to the next. Make a sketch of the moon every night. So अगर हमने मून को देखा, डेली हम देखेंगे तो हमें पता चलेगा the moon is changing the shape. Shape is not changing, actually it is changing the phases. Understood? The phases of the moon is changed. पहले हमें पूरा दिखता है, फिर थोड़ा कम, फिर थोड़ा कम, फिर थोड़ा कम, फिर इस तरह से आते आते फिर वो एक क्रिसेंट शेप ले लेता है, लाइक दिस. सो हियर are there days when the shape of the moon appears to be perfectly round? Are there days when the moon cannot be seen at all, even if the sky is clear? Yes. So here एक दिन ऐसा भी आता है कि जिस दिन मून हमें बिल्कुल दिखाई नहीं देता है. एक दिन ऐसा भी आता है कि मून जो है वो पूरा कंप्लीट हो जाता है ना. तो जो मून के जो शेप या फेसेस है वो डेली चेंज होते रहते हैं. Isn't it? So phases of moon. Now the day on which the whole disk of the moon is visible is known as the full moon day. तो जिस दिन हमें पूरा मून दिखेगा, this day when it is visible is called as full moon day. It is also called as Purnima. It is called as Purnima in Hindi. Yes, Bhargav, that also I will make you understand. Just wait. Now, ये समझ में आ गया कि एक दिन ऐसा आता है जिस दिन पूरा दिखाई देता है, उसे हम कहते हैं फुल मून डे, और इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज पूर्णिमा. Then thereafter every night the size of the bright part of the moon appears to become thinner and thinner. On the 15th day the moon is not visible. धीरे धीरे ये ऐसे कम होते जाता है. और फिर लास्ट डे हमें इतना ही दिखता है, और फिर यहाँ it is there but it is not visible to us. Not visible. It is there but it is not visible. That day is called as new moon day, or it is also called as Amavasya. New moon day is also called as Amavasya. Understood? Yes. So the next day only a small portion of the moon appears in the sky. जिस दिन अमावस्या होती है उसके दूसरे दिन फिर एकदम छोटा सा दिखने लगता है, क्रिसेंट शेप. फिर बड़ा होने लगता है, फिर बड़ा होने लगता है, फिर बड़ा, फिर 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 और लास्ट दिन ये पूरा फिर से हो जाता है अगेन द फुल मून. 15th डे में फुल मून फिर से दिखाई देता है. अंडरस्टूड? Okay, so the various shapes of the bright part of the moon as seen during a month are called as phases of the moon. So ये जो जितने भी पार्ट हमें 15 डेज में दिखते हैं, 15 डेज के बाद फिर पूरा पूरा दिखने लगता है, और so all these shapes are called as phases of moon. What is it called? It is called as phases of moon. Understood, students? So this part phases, और ये जो है वो मैं कल तुम्हें वीडियो दिखाऊंगी इसका. Understood? Tomorrow. Is it clear? Phases of moon कैसे phases होते हैं वो मैं कल बताऊंगी आप लोगों को. Is it clear? Then so now why does the moon changes the shape every day? Now, why does the moon changes the shape every day? Every day, why it is changing the shape? Isn't it? So, अगर ये आप देखोगे, ये हमारा अर्थ है, and the sun is moving. Sorry, the moon is moving around the earth. This is the earth. और अगर हमने यहाँ पर अगर सन को लिया है, स्टूडेंट्स लिसन केयरफुली एवरीवन. और ये अगर सन है हमारा, तो दिस पार्ट इज नाउ डे, दिस पार्ट इज नाइट, इधर वालों को. और अगर सन मून इधर आ गया तो क्या होगा? एग्जैक्टली सन के ऑपोजिट है, सन के ऑपोजिट है. तो मून का ये पार्ट ब्राइट रहेगा, ये पार्ट तो डार्क है. सो दिस पार्ट इज नॉट विजिबल टू अस, दिस पार्ट इज नॉट विजिबल, क्योंकि हमारे को तो ये पार्ट फेस कर रहा है, और ये पार्ट अगर हमें दिख नहीं रहा है, दैट मीन्स नाउ इट इज न्यू मून. फिर धीरे धीरे इधर आएगा तो हमें इतना ही पार्ट उसका दिखाई देगा. फिर इधर आएगा तो थोड़ा ज्यादा पार्ट दिखाई देगा. फिर इधर आएगा, फिर इधर, ऐसे करते करते फिर 15 डे में ये एग्जैक्टली हमारे इधर रहेगा, एग्जैक्टली इधर. अंडरस्टूड? सो नाउ अभी देखो, ये जो है सनलाइट आ रहा है इधर, तो ये पार्ट विजिबल हो गया, दिस पार्ट इज विजिबल. सो नाउ दिस इज फुल मून. और फिर से ये ऐसे बढ़ने लगेगा धीरे धीरे, और इसीलिए ये शेप जो है वो चेंज होते रहता है. ओके, अंडरस्टूड स्टूडेंट्स? जस्ट वेट, आई एम सेंडिंग यू द लिंक, एंड आई टोल्ड यू हैव टू कंप्लीट द होमवर्क. सी आज 45 स्टूडेंट्स हैं, मुझे 45 स्टूडेंट्स के सभी के यहाँ पर अटेंडेंस लिंक चाहिए. स्टूडेंट्स फिल दिस फर्स्ट, फिल करो अटेंडेंस लिंक सभी, उसके बाद ही छोड़ो, पहले फिल करो एवरीवन. आपको ये वीडियो देखने के बाद ही पता चलेगा. So I will be showing you the video also regarding this phases of moon. Okay. So thank you students. Thank you so much.